And nowadays, like whenever I like find out word, I come across any new word, so I try to learn that word. And how do I learn word or like remember those particular words? So I just try to align that word with some kind of scenarios and examples, and again I say that word. Like I use one word, humongous. Humongous, I come across this word, I think 1 week ago. So I actually just scrolling some videos on Instagram, so there I found this word. So I
What does
found
it
it very
mean?
nice. Big, huge,
Big.
enormous.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a kind of enormous success for me. Like things are coming in my mind in English. I don't have to pressurize my mind to think in English and to like translation formation, all the things, all the stuff. So it's a kind of success for me, achievement specifically, if I tell you. So humongous meaning huge, enormous. Yeah, so that's how I have some words in my mind, but I would again say that not all words I can use. Sometimes I also forget the word.
Okay. So do you read something like any book, any
Yeah,
particular article?
I'm yes, I'm really fond of reading books, but nowadays I am totally like occupied. I'm totally like tied up. So yeah, but earlier I used to read books, but I would not say like it's not my like interest or willingness. I always tried my level best to take out some time to read things, but sometimes I'm because I have so many work to do, and sometimes due to health issues. So afternoon, I'm doing well, thank you. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking and welcome to the session.
Thank you.
Okay, so since we are meeting a second time, but because
Yeah, after a
we
long
had
time.
after a long time we had a conversation, but it's been so long. So I have gained some more audience. So for my new audience, please tell me something about you.
Yes, yes, of course. As you know, my name is Nutan and I'm from Mathura. I'm a homemaker and I have a YouTube channel. And if I tell you about my qualifications, then I'm graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with 2 kids. So this is all about me.
Sorry, do you have also YouTube channel?
Yes, yes, I have a channel.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about your YouTube channel. How is it going?
It's going good. Nice, nice. And I don't have much expectation, meaning the concern. I'm totally contented with the things which I'm doing. And like the views and all the things, I don't have really concern about that. I'm totally like satisfied. Yes.
Okay. So one thing I would like to ask you, because when we had conversation last time, that time you were not that much fluent, but now I have seen your videos with some YouTubers. Nowadays you are
Hmm.
speaking quite well without taking pauses. You are speaking effortlessly. So please
Thank
tell
you.
me, how did you do this?
This happened because of I can say the efforts which I have put in, and I have been putting in, meaning I have putting in efforts in the terms of speaking. Like I speak more. I try to speak and I try to connect with more people on every single day. But nowadays I'm not like regular. I'm quite erratic. But earlier I used to talk with at least 7 to 10, this much like I have speaking. I have been speaking. So that has somewhere like helped me a lot. That has magnified my confidence, because it really matters when you are connecting with people and you are talking like around 3 hours. So it's quite, I think, a harder time. And yes, I was facing some problems as well, like throat issues I had earlier. My throat has become that time totally hoarse, but even though I was doing that, meaning I was this much determined to talk with people and to enhance my speaking skills. So I was all the time talking, like whether it's audio, whether it's video. So that has helped me a lot. So I can say by speaking again and again, so we become very accustomed, attuned to that. So that helped me a lot, and I can say now I am like getting used to of this, like talking with people. I don't have to think much, like it just come out automatically. So this happens because of the efforts I have putting in. So one should put in efforts and become like determined and having the kind of perseverance, and yes, the continuity should be there. You need to retain the continuity, right? Yes.
Yeah, but I have seen there so many people who are practicing since long time, but still they are lacking somewhere. But in your case, you are very fluent, you are speaking effortlessly. So that is the one thing. When you speak with anyone, so do you think before or just things come out whenever you speak?
No, I don't think anything. Like it just comes up. Like somebody is asking to me, so I feel that I'm more comfortable when somebody is asking to me things and any scenario or anything. So I feel more comfortable because that time I'm liable to say, I'm responsible to say. So and I want to speak more. The thing is that. So see, when we speak more, so we start becoming very accustomed. So somewhere that has been helping me. So I really like it. I'm really fond of speaking more. So I think if you speak more, so you can become more confident, and it is the confidence that show up. Okay, it's not about the fluency, it's not about the words you are using, like kind of concrete or fancy word. The thing is how confident you are appearing. So people will observe you, people will acknowledge you if you are appearing so much confident. So this, in my case, I can say, like, I'm gaining so much confidence. I would not say about the fluency, because fluency, to me, fluency is all about to articulating the words in a right way, and there
Yeah.
should be a kind of accuracy. To me, it's not about speaking faster and speak like a bullet train. The thing is, whatever we are speaking, it should be understood and heard in a right way. So try to speak in a precise manner. So to me, yeah, this I can say.
Yeah. And confidence and speaking in English is like totally related each other, because when we are
Yes.
confident, then we speak very good English. If we are speaking
Hmm.
good English, then automatically we gain confidence. So in your
Yes.
case, first you gain confidence or you are fluency?
See, if I tell you, to my mind, like the way I speak in my mother tongue, which is Hindi, so the same way I am like trying to align myself in English language, and I speak in the same way as I speak in Hindi. And if I tell you about the confidence, so by talking and by like connecting with people again and again, and again and again, I'm like coming out from my comfort zone. So that helped me, and that has helped me so far. So I can say, when you speak a lot of times and you are not taking care of your mistakes, you are like all the time you're speaking. Okay, so the confidence automatically build up that moment. So it's not about like from the day one or from the scratch you'll have the kind of confidence. No, you have to like put in efforts, try to speak again and again, and confidence will comes up. That moment confidence will come. The thing is, you have to retain the continuity, because there are many people, they they sometimes they feel like hopeless, they become hopeless, they feel like
Uh,
disappointed, kind of things. So in my case, I never ever tried to give up, because when you give up, so this means you are like you have shut all your door, as I think. So I need to say this, like we need to become so much open with the opportunities. Once you have the opportunity, so try to grab that opportunity and try to speak. And if you are not having any partner, speaking partner, then talk with yourself, like doing self talk, getting yourself recorded, these kind of things. This really helps.
so how many sessions do you have in a day?
At least two, at least two. And today you are the first one I'm talking with. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. And do you feel grammar is roadblock for some learner who are at intermediate level? They want to correct themselves in between. So that because of that, they are not getting their fluency. Somewhere they are lacking because they want to speak like speak English without making mistakes. So because of that, they are thinking too much about what they are speaking. So what do you think about this? How can we remove this? And is it okay, like speaking correct or speaking fast? What is your point of view on this?
See, to me, grammar is important at some extent. Meaning, basic grammar, let's say voiced and tenses, really important. But at the end of the day, we have to speak, we have to connect with people, right? So there, we should not think about more about grammar, like the way we are speaking. I was saying, see, the thing is, grammar is important, but at the end of the day, you have to speak, you have to connect with people. And if you are thinking again and again about the mistakes, specifically if I tell you about grammatical mistake, so you are going to go stuck, go blank. Okay, and this will like going to fill you with the so much fear and hesitation, and you are not going to step ahead, take a step ahead. So to me, just forget about the grammatical mistakes, just keep going on, say things and just complete your points and the conversation you are into that. So yeah, you have to like you don't have to skip things, just complete your point, make your point, and then end that.
So did you learn any grammar? Or you learned by speaking only?
Actually, I taught 2 months. There were three students, so I taught for 2 months. Yeah, so there I was like teaching them grammar. So I can say in grammar I have become more good. Earlier this was not the case. Earlier I was a little bit like confused. But when we teach things, so there we are like learning as well. So two benefits we are getting at the same time. We are becoming fluent in the English language, and the other thing is grammar is becoming so much reinforced that time. And this happened with me. So I can say, yeah, I'm totally clear with the grammar. But each and everything has the kind of exceptions, and we are not perfect, and we cannot be perfect. No one is perfect, right?
Yeah, that is true. Okay.
You tell me, how has been your day?
Yeah, it is. It was nice. Like I did a lot of things today because of Diwali, and I was very thrilled to join with you because it's been so long, and I wanted to
Yeah,
connect with you. Yeah, and
my
I have
pleasure.
one more
Thank you.
session after this. Yeah, I have one more session after this. So how about your festival preparation going on?
Everything going is fantastic, I would say, but I was quite like not just hectic. The day has been hectic, and apart from this, like I was doing a lot of work, and I am also not well. I'm quite under the weather. So, but being a like a housewife, we have to perform all the things, and we cannot deny this. We have to perform, and since it's a festive season, so yeah. But everything is really nice, fantastic, fantabulous. Yes.
Okay. And what do you do for your English nowadays? Any specific things are you doing, or just speaking practice, having
Yeah,
conversation?
just speaking practice and having sessions. And I can say, when we have sessions, such kind of video conversation talks, so there we are like coming out from our comfort zone and saying the things. But it depends. And the other thing is that try to speak about different scenarios, because when we talk about different scenarios, and let's say topics and role plays, or any kind of activities, so there we'll get to know a lot of things, knowledge. And apart from this, the kind of words we get to know, new words, and we become more like used to of that. We get used to of that once we are in such kind of like a scenario and topic we are talking about. So I think that's somewhere it's really helping. So I try to speak on some like scenarios and topics so that I can like retrieve more words, because I have so many words in my mind. But as usual, sometimes I'm not getting that particular word, so called words. So I try to get into any kind of like topic or scenario. The thing is, I have to just like come out from my comfort zone so that I speak more.
So do you have any partner at your home?
No, sometimes I speak with my kids in English, but I really like try to talk with myself in English. I have come to this far that when I wake up in the morning, things coming in English, not in Hindi. So I think that's a really, I can say, a big thing for me, and a kind of humongous success I have achieved in this English language, because earlier this was not the case. And then many people, they say that how to try to think in English. So I don't have to think in English; it's just coming out, coming in my mind, and I'm just thinking whatever I have to say. So it's just coming out. I don't have to pressurize my mind and churn my mind. When it comes to talk on any specific topic, it's if it is quite harder. So there I have to contemplate. But mostly I don't think, it just come out.
Yeah. And people always suffering from like how can we start thinking in English? It is very difficult task actually. And
Yes.
thinking in English is very difficult task. We can speak uh, like when we start speaking without thinking, then yeah, then we can say, yeah, now I have learned this language little
See,
bit.
this is also not sorry, this is also not really kind of difficult task. It's not a hard nut to crack, to try to think in English. The thing is, when we speak again and again, so somewhere we are engrossing ourselves with the environment, English environment. And as a result, the words and the sentence is coming in our mind, it's in English, not in Hindi. So this will happen, but beforehand that you have to put in so much efforts, meaning try to speak more and more, and indulge yourself in the language. Yes.
Nowadays there are so many application available. We can talk with them. AI
Yes,
application available.
yes,
We can
yes,
create our own environment. It is not very difficult. And now there's so many YouTubers. They are having conversation with learners also. So if anyone want to connect with them, they can easily connect and they can practice every day. There's so many YouTubers available. So
yes, yes,
this is how people can learn. And what about
yes.
vocabulary? You are using very advanced words nowadays. So how did you develop this habit
This
of
I
speaking,
guess, yeah.
habit of using these beautiful words while speaking?
See, I used to be in the habit of collecting words earlier, meaning 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But I was not regular. Like every now and then, I used to do this, and like writing down the words from the dictionary, searching words from the dictionary, because 10, 12 years back we didn't have the smartphone. I didn't have the smartphone, and we didn't have the kind of accessibility. So this I used to do. So there are some words already in my mind. It just got registered, I can say. But and nowadays, like whenever I like find out word, I come across any new word, so I try to learn that word. And how do I learn word or like remember those particular words? So I just try to align that word with some kind of scenarios and examples. And again I say that word. Like I use one word, humongous. Humongous. I come across this word, I think 1 week ago. So I actually just scrolling some videos on Instagram. So there I found this word. So I
What does
found
it
it very
mean?
nice. Big, huge,
Big.
enormous, enormous.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a kind of enormous success for me. Like things are coming in my mind in English. I don't have to pressurize my mind to think in English and to like translation formation, all the things, all the stuff. So it's a kind of success for me, achievement specifically if I tell you. So humongous meaning huge, enormous. Yeah, so that's how I have some words in my mind, but I would again say that not all words I can use. Sometimes I also forget the word.
Okay. So do you read something like any book, any
Yeah,
particular article?
I'm yes, I'm really fond of reading books, but nowadays I am totally like occupied. I'm totally like tied up. So yeah, but earlier I used to read books, but I would not say like it's not my like interest or willingness. I always tried my level best to take out some time to read things, but sometimes I'm because I have so many work to do, and sometimes due to health issues. So please go ahead.
Yeah. So what do you want to be in your life, like upcoming life? What is your plans for future?
Nice question, but I haven't decided yet. Meaning, long term for long term things. And if I tell you short term goals, so that I have already achieved, as I told you, like I can connect with people with the confidence and the kind of words I'm using and choosing to use. So and people also like acknowledging this, as you were asking me and you have been asking me. There are many people, they are asking the same thing, same like pattern. So I can say this is my success, kind of success, and this goal I have achieved already. And apart from this, I can say I want to like become the best out of me. I want to just extract the bestest version out of me, and I'm just working on this and try to accelerate my English more and more so that I might not make any kind of mistakes. Yes.
What about financial independence?
Nice question. Yeah, I think
Because
everyone wants this.
at the end of the day, we need money for our own expenses. So I'm asking about that.
Yeah, everyone wants this, and I think somewhere I also want, but it's okay if somebody is not capable of like paying me, so I can manage. But yeah, I would like to like earn money, but it's okay if I'm not
Yeah,
getting
your
studies.
YouTube is
Sorry,
growing well.
students.
Yeah, your YouTube is growing well. So like after some time, you'll start getting money. Like have you started getting money or
No, my like 4,000 hours are completed, but I don't know about the much things and about meaning YouTube and the channel to be monetized and all the things. I don't know, but I have seen a couple of days ago that 4,000 hours it's already completed.
anything else you want to share about you, about your life?
I would say to your viewers, like, see, being a homemaker, I'm doing this, and it's just I can say just 5 months. It has been just 5 months, and from the day one, like 5 months ago, when I started these kind of conversational video talk, so that from that day, and I have been talking with people, I have been connecting with people. So I can say we should not, undermine homemakers.
Yeah.
Okay, because there are many people out there, they just take them for granted. So I can say being a homemaker, when I can do this, so can you. It's just all about how much your efforts you are putting in, right? And the time, because there are many people, they say we are very like occupied, busy, so we just can't make it out like with this. So I can say if you're not being able or not comfortable with video conversation, then go for audio. This will really help that time. Yeah, so it's all up to you. The thing is, the decision in your hands, the ball is in your court. Okay, and if you are really like kind of enthusiastic to learn English language, to try to have a very good command, so just go for this, take your first decision. Yes.
Yeah. So tell me one more thing about your YouTube journey or your learning English journey. So one thing you learned throughout your whole journey.
One thing I can say, had I not made that kind of videos, like self videos 3 years back, so I would not have been doing these kind of things, and I would not have been this much confident. So I can say the way I speak, the way I conduct myself, so it is all because of the videos which I earlier used to make, meaning my solo videos. So that has helped me a lot. So I can say if somebody is trying to do this, or looking for this, trying to make videos and open YouTube channel, or like was this. So I think try to make your own videos, get yourself recorded. This really help. And the thing is, we get to know, and the body gesture, everything we'll get to know when we make our own videos. So that has helped me a lot. And because of that decision which I took 3 years back, because of that decision, I am this right now.
Okay, then I think now we have to wrap up the
Thank
session.
you for having me.